Nawawala sa aking mata, nawawala ang bigat pag nakikita ka. Lubos na pagmamahal, di maintindihan. Ako'y kinakabahan, o kung alam mo lang, kay kasama, delikado ata ang nararamdaman. Puso'y kinakabahan kung aaminin ko na di ko maiwasan. Ako'y sa'yo lang, di mapaniwala. Nahulog ako sa'yo, nahulog ako sa'yo. Di ko maiwasan. Ako'y sa'yo lang, di mapaniwala. Nahulog ako sa'yo, nahulog ako sa'yo. Sandali lang, parang may nagbago sa'yo. Bumabagal ang mundo, puso'y kinakabahan kung aaminin ko na di ko naiwasan. Ako'y sa'yo lang, di mo paniwala. Nahulog ako sa'yo, nahulog ako sa'yo. Di ko maiwasan. Ako'y sa'yo lang, di mo paniwala. Nahulog ako sa'yo, nahulog ako sa'yo.
Hello, you're tuned in to another episode of Live Jam. I'm Juno, and please join me in giving a super warm welcome to our guest for the night, LUMI. Yun, welcome to Live Jam.
Thanks so much. It's my first time here. First time seeing the office. Very surreal, very cool.
We're super happy to have you here. So before we get started with the interview, would you like to introduce your band?
Yeah, I got my guitarist over here, Raki. I got my bassist, Tino. And behind me, I got Gab, my drummer. Yeah.
Yeah, welcome din sa inyo. Thank you for being here. Yun, so every time we have a new artist on Live Jam, we usually like to start off the episode with a quick round of rapid fire questions. So are you up for that?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay, so let's start. Current favorite song?
Current favorite song. Hirap pala. Current favorite song. Intimate by LUMI. Yes. Safe answer.
Food you can't live without?
Samgyeopsal.
Last movie you watched?
Not a movie, but Normal People. It's a series, yeah.
Last gig you attended?
Last gig I attended. What was the last gig we attended? Morissette. Technically Morissette's concert. Yeah.
Favorite color combination?
Black on black on black.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was fast.
Yes. Yes.
Hidden talent most people don't know about?
Most people don't know about. Grabe yung rapid fire. Wow. I can get ready in 5 minutes if I'm running late. Yeah.
Okay. Artist or band you'd kill to see live?
Juan Carlos.
Intimate gigs or big crowds?
Ooh. I don't think I've had enough big crowds to say that to tell them apart, but because I've experienced more intimate gigs, it's intimate gigs.
What's one item you can't perform on stage without?
My t-shirt.
Lastly, a color that best describes your whole discography.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Blue?
Okay.
Yeah, blue. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when we made the like social media carousel from your ano. We got the color palette.
Oo nga, eh,
Yeah.
nagulat ako. You got it spot on.
Yeah.
That took me like 10 days to like figure out,
Oh,
by the way.
really?
Yeah. It was me and my graphic designer. His name is Crimson. Shout out Crimson. Um, yeah, it took us a while to figure out the gradient for the album launch. So yeah, surprised
Happy
you
we
guys
got
got
it
it
right.
down.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. So now I wanted to go back to the very beginning. So could you tell us how did your interest in music start in the first place?
It started in February 2021.
Wow. So specific.
Yeah. No, because that's when school suspended. So around February, around that time. And so, syempre, wala naman akong magawa. All my hobbies were all outdoors, you know. So I was like, what am I gonna do? Medyo sawa na ako sa drawing because I've been doing that all my life. So I was like, all right, let's try something new. So I thought I'd try producing, making beats and stuff like that, and then writing songs. And then nauna yung writing songs kasi bago yung pandemic, nabusted ako. So sabi ko, kailangan ko magsulat, kailangan ko ito ilabas. So yun, I wrote a song, I put it on SoundCloud, and then tuloy-tuloy na throughout the pandemic, I would share to my friends, and it would just stay there, kind of just within the friend groups, but they would really push me to put it out. So that's what eventually I started putting music out, and then yeah, tuloy-tuloy na siya from there.
So it was really your friends that kind of like pushed you to
Yeah.
finally start sharing your music.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about the first song that you ever wrote? Like, do you still remember
I do.
how it was
I
for
do.
you?
It's called Blur. It's called Blur because it's about when you have a couple drinks and then you end up umaamin ka and then the next day you're like, I don't remember that. I was 17. No, I was not 17, by the way. I was not 17. Yeah. So, yeah, ayun. And then, that's kind of how it started. And that song was really sad. Eventually, I turned the chorus of that song into another song called Felt So Real, which I think I'm going to put out soon. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and you have an album now out also. So
Yes.
super interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so speaking of, the first song that you performed is Nahulog. So
Yeah.
could you tell us all about it?
Nahulog is about falling in love with somebody you least expect. So, we all have crushes. We all have, people na parang, type ko yan, And then eventually, those are the type of people that you end up like going for, Nahulog is when your guard is down and you end up opening up to, a friend or whoever it may be that you least expect to catch feelings for. And it's that emotion of disbelief, denial, but at the same time it's excitement and it's fun, it's romantic. And I feel like we've all kind of fell for somebody we weren't expecting. Like, when you have a dream about somebody that you don't really have feelings for, you wake up and you're like, parang crush ko na siya. You know what I mean? So yeah, ayun.
Do you still remember the first time you ever performed Nahulog?
Yes, it was in the launch, right? It was in the
okay.
launch. Yeah, almost all those songs were performed in the launch.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
cool.
I know. So super kinakabahan ako the whole time. Kasi this is the first time we have performed these songs in front of anyone. And this took me like almost 2 years to make, like all the songs. So it was surreal to perform it in front of people. We didn't know if we were gonna mess up, and if we did, we didn't know if we were just gonna ignore it or whatever. But yeah, it turned out really well, and it's a fun song to play. Yeah.
Yeah. It did. I had a lot of fun like watching you guys perform live. That's coming from that's an audience review.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yun, so we still have a couple of songs next. So are you ready to get back into it?
Yeah.
Great. So with that said, here's LUMI with Burning.
Ashes fall, so do we all, and all of this feelings spin out of control. signs don't wanna let you go. The spirits they laugh and mine unwanted soul. I've crumbled before. Burning again. For you I light the match, let it spread. The thought of loving you feels like hell, but I'll burn for you. Ooh. And I have become exactly what you want. And it's all I notice, and I'm losing control. 'Cause maybe I don't wanna let you go, and all of the signs don't wanna let you go. The spirits they laugh and mine unwanted soul. I've crumbled before. Burning again. For you I light the match, let it spread. The thought of loving you feels like hell, but I'll burn for you. Burning again. For you I light the match, let it spread. The thought of loving you feels like hell, but I'll burn for you. And I don't know how far I'll go. I'll wait for you to love me down. Burning again. For you I'm burning again. For you I'm burning again. For you I'm burning again. Oh, I'm
Hello, if you're just tuning in, that song you just heard was Burning by LUMI. Okay, so we're 2 songs in now, and we actually have some comments from some of our viewers, so I'll read some out loud for you.
Sure.
This one is from Enzo Trazo, 6222, in all caps. LUMI, let's go, like with lots of O's.
Let's go. Shout out to you, Enzo.
And then this one is from Miguel Jordan, 8122. Puro mga numbers. Lumibig kita.
Uy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this one you just performed is Burning, and it's an English one that you
Yeah.
originally sing with Oz Kabuhat.
Yeah.
So pwede mo ba ikwento yung creative process mo for this?
This one, well, the thing with the song is me and Oz Kabuhat, who is the frontman of Ozo, we've been friends for the longest time. We actually started making music at the same time. That's kind of how we got close. So we've been wanting to make a song together for a while now, and none of the demos we've been making really panned out. Either his style of music was too far, or there was something else I wanted to go for. But I guess in the right time, it eventually we kind of matured in our sound, and we hit a point where we both found the middle ground of like artistically, creatively, and that's Burning. Burning is about it's kind of a toxic song because it's about the acceptance of um, the the lowest bar, I guess, of a person, like the lowest standard you can have, and but you love them, and this is something that I wrote out of experience. Yeah, I wrote this out of experience, and it's about just I'm willing to love you even if it feels like hell. I'll burn for you, kind of like that. And yeah, it was a pretty emotional song to write. And when I gave it to Oz, he really was able to patch that missing verse that I was looking for. And he was able to put his spin on it, and it eventually became what it is now. Yeah.
How long did it take you guys to put the whole thing together?
Generally, when I make songs, it's kind of like I don't know if the right word is secluded, but it's all I've ever known was to write and create and produce songs in my room. So it was an adjustment if I were to collab, in a studio or whatever. And that's how Oz started also. So when we were creating music, specifically Burning, it was very streamlined. Like everything really panned out, and I think that just was a sign that this was the right time to do it, because it took us like maybe like a week to write everything, and then production maybe 2 weeks to a month, and mixing is 4 weeks. So well, that's a month, right? Yeah. So yeah, ayun.
Yeah, it's cool because like the first thing that I noticed when I first listened to the song, because it was also my first time watching Ozo live during your gig. And yeah, I noticed that it was kind of like the perfect balance between your style and his style. Super cool. Yeah. So this song is a part of your intimate album. So huge congratulations, by the way, on its release. So what was the experience like putting the entire album together for you?
It was very scary because this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. All I've ever done was put out singles. That was kind of the move back then. Like every month I'd drop a single. And it came to a point where I got really burnt out, and I didn't really know where to go from there. I didn't know if albums were still a thing. I didn't know how to market it. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'll just do it without thinking about the marketing, without thinking about where this will take me or anything like that. I just wanted to build a project, build a group of works, and put that out for myself to say that I did that. And I eventually did. The process was challenging because the context of the album was, finding somebody you love and eventually getting your heart broken, and the process of that whole grieving, situation. So revisiting, old emotions was tough, especially when it came to having to listen to these songs over and over again, mixing it, producing it, and all that. So. But it was nice because it felt like parang exposure therapy in a sense. Kasi you listen to it over and over again, you start to process everything, and eventually it becomes a story you can tell. And for some people, I'm actually really surprised because a lot of people would reach out to me saying how the emotional depth of the album really touched them. And I really was not expecting that at all. Like I didn't know that if I put a specific piece of work out, people would resonate with it. I thought na parang, oh, I'll write something slightly vague so that there's a room for people to fill in the gaps. But it wasn't the case for that one. Yeah.
So I'd imagine that this is a very personal body of work for you. And of course you're bound to perform the songs live for an audience, like what you're doing right now. So does it ever feel different, or do you ever get scared when you have to perform these songs in front of a crowd? Because it's different from like just listening to it on your own.
I think in my state right now, the way that I process it is the person who writes the music is different from the persona that that performs.
Yeah.
So if the person like if I were to write the song and then perform it immediately, I don't think I could have done that. Like it would be too difficult, too emotional, and I'm not really used to doing that. But thankfully, when you're making music, there's a huge gap in between it being out and you writing it. So there's enough leeway for me to prepare mentally to perform these songs. But I think at this point, I'm also getting used to the songs itself because I have been working on them for such a long time.
Yeah.
It's hindi naman ako namanhid, pero I've learned to live with it, and yeah, I'm excited to share the songs with everybody.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, you produced most, if not all, of the songs on the album as well.
Yeah, most.
Wow. It's really a body of work that you should be proud of.
Yeah.
Wow, I sound like your mother. But yes. Yeah, now we're down to your last song of the night. Super sad. It's been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next song that you'll be performing for us is Makasama. So before we hear it, could you tell us like all about it?
This song, I wouldn't say it put me on the map, but it did give me some exposure to having new people hear my music, and I would consider it, I guess, my most successful song. I wrote this in the middle of the pandemic, 2001 or two. It was about I guess asking someone to a very heavy question of would you want to commit to me for the rest of your life? It's kind of like I've had a lot of people use the song in marriages. Yeah, like I'd randomly get tagged on Facebook, tas nandun na pala yung kanta ko sa wedding videos nila. Yeah. So it's a very special song. Yeah, ayun, makasama. Yeah.
Cool. Actually, before we hear your last song, our producer is saying that there are a lot of people asking for shout-outs in the comments.
Okay.
So, collective
Oh my
shout-out
gosh.
na lang po.
Okay. Shout out everyone.
Lahat. Yeah,
Sa lahat.
everybody. Yeah.
Shout out everyone who's asking for a shout out. I might know you, I might not. I've shouted you out.
Yeah.
All right.
So, what's next for you? Do you have any gigs or projects that we can look forward
I
to?
do, and it's a very exciting one. I am playing in Jollibee Katipunan with two very successful bands, Lola Amor and Allison. Which, fun fact, Allison's lead singer, Pio, is my cousin. So, small world. Yeah, so very excited to share the stage with them. Yeah, that's on November 15. He's heading the whole thing.
Oh,
He's the
really?
producer of the whole thing. Yeah, so thanks, bro. But then, yeah, so yeah, that's the biggest thing as of now for me.
Wow, good luck. We're super
Thanks so
excited to see like
much.
the rest of the stuff that you'll release in the future. But before that, please let our viewers know where they can follow you.
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at LumiOfficial _. And that goes for everywhere. Spotify, Lumi, and Apple Music, Lumi as well.
Yeah. So you guys heard it first from Lumi. Thank you for sharing your music with
Thanks
us
so much for
tonight.
having me.
Yeah, it's super nice to hear all about your story and to hear all of these songs here in our office. Thank you. Yun, so thank you also to everyone who tuned in tonight. If you're also a huge fan of music, make sure to chat in the pop culture chat room on Rappler Communities. Once again, I'm Juno, and without further ado, here's Lumi with Nahulog.
Ang mga mata mo'y numiningning. Ang puso ko'y hindi mapakali. O boses mo'y di ko natitiis. O sana naman huwag kang umalis. Pwede ba makasama ka hanggang tayo'y matanda na? Dahil ikaw ang aking mahal at walang iba pa. Ilang taon na tayo magkakilala at hanggang ngayon di ko maintindihan. Kahit araw-araw tayo nagkikita, hindi pa rin ako nagsasawa sa iyong mukha. O kay tamis ng iyong mga ngiti, ang puso ko'y hindi mapakali. Ang boses mo hindi ko natitiis. O sana naman huwag kang umalis. Pwede ba makasama ka hanggang tayo'y matanda na? Dahil ikaw ang aking mahal at walang iba pa. Pwede ba makasama ka hanggang tayo'y matanda na? Dahil ikaw ang aking mahal at walang iba pa. Yeah. No. Rocky Natividad on the lead guitar. Yeah. We got Tino on the bass. Last but not least, we got Gab on the drums. Pwede ba makasama ka hanggang tayo'y matanda na? Dahil ikaw ang aking mahal at walang iba pa. Pwede ba makasama ka hanggang tayo'y matanda na? Dahil ikaw ang aking mahal at walang iba pa. Whoa.